Hello, welcome to my professional Let's
Resident
Play of
Evil
Resident Evil 4,
4.
commentated. Gonna be quiet for the cutscene.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Coño, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Not that way, cowboy.
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you? Huh. Forget your makeup or something?
Hey, stop fooling around. What's the matter? Did you lose your nerve?
Okay, so let's talk about crows. Crows drop money randomly between 100 pesetas and 500 pesetas in increments of 100. Got lucky there with the drops. That spinal is a fixed drop. It's always a spinal, and it can't be anything else. Some crows have fixed drops like that. That was a random empty box.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
And this is the start of Prologue. Okay. The enemies in Prologue cannot drop their weapons, and they cannot throw their weapons. As you can see, he held onto his weapon there. When they die, the enemy will always drop its weapon.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Thankfully, in Prologue, the enemies have half health, so they take very little damage to kill them. So we are going to shoot these enemies to death. It only takes 4 bullets to kill them. Once they take 2 shots, they will try to move to the door. So make sure once you fire that second shot, you're in position to fire the next 2. Otherwise, they will move off. It's financially very bad to take damage early in the game, especially during the first chapter of the game, because of how many red herbs there are. For example, just in this very first 1-1, there's going to be 4 red herbs, and there's only 6 green herbs to mix them with. So it's really important not to take damage so we can sell those red-green mixtures. Make sure to pick up this hand grenade. It's another fixed drop from the crow. This dog is actually from another video game called Haunting Ground. It's a fun little shout out from the devs. Try our other games. Speaking of red herbs, here's our first one. Red-green mixtures sell for 2,000. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up real fast. Knives do a little bit more damage than the bullets do. So, the knife is stronger than the gun. I like reading Leon's little comments. The handgun is actually a very bad weapon compared to others you get a hold of later. Especially without upgrades. It's the reason why I'm so careful during prologue is it's just not a very reliable weapon to be staggering enemies with. That was a little risky. I got cocky here. That's something that happens to you when you get good at the game, is you take risks when you really shouldn't. Equip the grenade, and let's go in there and kill the Dr. Salvadors.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Okay, prologue is over, and we are doing Pueblo. There's actually stealth mechanics to this game. You're about to see this, jumping through this window, that's considered stealth. It doesn't make noise. But if I were to shoot that window, that would give away our position. Yeah, now they know we're here. Alright. Stay in the shadow here, aim all the way up, and throw the grenade. That damages Dr. Salvador and kills his two friends. Now just keep knifing and you will always kill him before he manages to swing at you. Try to disarm the enemies on your way to the house. That's one of the reasons why the handgun is so terrible, is it has a high critical hit ratio, and critical hits are bad. As you just saw, I took damage because of critical hit there. Now, depending on the version you're playing on, you will get different luck for egg drops. I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 version right now, and that's the reason why I got good egg drops just now. If you're not playing on that version, you're probably not going to get as good of luck as I got.
What are they planning?
Jesus Christ, stop talking.
Chainsaw. Shit. Son of a...
Yeah. Grab the shotgun. Didn't need the money, but I grabbed it anyway. Make sure to grab those shells. Okay. Into the house we go. We're gonna lure in the Dr. Salvador. Get far away from the door. And wait for the Dr. Salvador to break down the door and let it close behind him. Then fire. This takes 3 cycles to kill Dr. Salvador. You don't have to play it as risky as I'm playing it. That crit again screwed us up here. We wouldn't have gotten that cutscene if it wasn't for that crit we got earlier. And here things get pretty sloppy for me. But I am going to try and recover. Actually do end up using a red herb here. And this will be the end of Pueblo.
La campana.
I know it was sloppy, but it just proves that the strategy is effective. You don't need to be perfect in order to get through Pueblo.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Okay, quickly go back into the room and loot. Don't want to miss out on any money drops. Alright, now that we have the shotgun in our inventory, we can control what ammo we're going to get drops for. The handgun, you can only get random drops for it when you have below 70 shells. So, once you reach 70 handgun bullets, you won't get drops for the handgun anymore. And you'll only get drops for the shotgun. Which, at this exact moment, is desirable. But as you can imagine, you can use that to get better drops for much better weapons later. The shotgun will stop receiving random drops once you reach 25 shotgun shells. Just something to bear in mind. Please use that to help customize your own runs. I try not to use grenades in this game. They sell for quite a bit, and they're just not... and they're generally not worth what they give you when you throw them. It's just better to use a bullet. There are actually 15 shotgun shells in Pueblo, plus the 6 in the gun, which is a total of 21 shotgun shells. So you'll have at least that much to work with in Pueblo. So you can hit the cap on shotgun shells pretty quickly if you use it efficiently. Like this note, it talks about a prisoner. You kind of think, oh yeah, the prisoner must be Ashley. We are going to Argo every enemy in the entire room and kill them all at once. Kicking down that ladder is important. Fairly easy to replicate if you want to give it a go for yourself. Most of my strategies are pretty fast. Now we collect the eggs. Again, PlayStation 4 version of the game. I get more egg drops than most of you are going to get. If you are playing on the Steam port of the game, which I believe is what most people play, that game has pretty bad egg drop rates. They just don't appear frequently. They're not any more likely to be golden or less likely, but the chickens are less likely to drop them. And the best way to farm eggs is to collect, go into the room, collect 1 or 2 eggs, and then leave the room and reset. And that's true no matter what version you're playing on, if you want to farm eggs. But I don't recommend you waste time on that. If you're following this guide, you won't have any problems. The blue medallions unlock a gun called the Punisher. It's a pretty good gun. So you want to make sure to get all the blue medallions. Even if you don't like the Punisher, you can still sell it for quite a bit of money, so make sure you get all the blue medallions. Once you collect that note, the blue medallions will appear on your map. That box we just opened was the first random full box of the run. A box that will always contain a full random item. Most boxes in Chapter 1 and 2 are random empty boxes. Boxes that can potentially be nothing. It's a good idea to take notice of when you find a random full box, because if you need to generate an item like shotgun shells, you get 70 handgun, you manipulate the drop rate so it has to be shotgun shells, and then you farm a box that has to generate an item, you very quickly will get what you want from it. But coming up here, we have a really horrible quick time event. It is actually the second hardest quick time event in the entire game, and it's the first one we have to do in the entire game. I don't know what possessed them to do that to new players, but they did that to us, so... Anyway, if you are playing on something like an older version of the game at 30 frames per second, it's possible that you are going to fail this QuickTime event no matter what you do, just because it doesn't register your button inputs. So don't feel bad if you fail this QuickTime event. It probably just means you're playing on 30 FPS, or you're playing a version of the game that just isn't very good at registering your button inputs. So just keep trying. You will get through it eventually. my record was 10 failed attempts in a row. For the boulder dash. It's just ridiculous. So, here we have two enemies that I want to push off of the ledge and get their items. These enemies are weak. They have limited health, so it only takes 4 bullets to kill them. Yeah, I got the knockback there with the headshot. And I get incredibly lucky and get a crit on the second one. If I didn't get that crit, he would have taken 1 shot, and that would have counted towards the 4 hits. I needed to take him out. Okay, these bats. You can kill these bats forever. And they will just keep on spawning in more bats. So, do not waste your time trying to kill them. Here you can see the bats are actually getting in the way of my reticle. They're pretty annoying. And just so you know, bats can actually detonate rocket launchers. So if you fire a rocket launcher while there's bats around you, you could blow yourself up. If you take a dynamite hit, it deals 7.5 bars of damage to you. 7.5 bars. That is a lot. It's actually your whole health bar and then some. The thing is, as long as you have 2.5 bars of health, the dynamite will not kill you. That's how dynamite works. Always good to avoid taking damage in general, though. These spiders. You can step on them, but if you zone the room and come back, the spiders will regenerate. They'll be there again. So there's no point in killing them. Here's me checking my treasure count. That's all the treasures in 1-1. Don't worry though, we'll be able to go back and collect what you didn't get. All the way up into, Chapter 2, when we cross the lake. Here, I forget whether or not I collected the item.
don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Now, I am not going to split 1-1 until after we've done our shopping.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power. Soon, you will become unable to resist this intoxicating power.
Hey, wake up.
Ay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
Why'd you quit?
Phew, policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
Used to be a cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Hey boy, I'm not done.
Do something, cop!
After you.
Now!
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
I'm fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Now we can finally get the TMP. A good weapon.
Over here, stranger. got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Yeah, go back here, get the red herb and mix it.
Welcome.
First thing I do is sell
What are you
most of my
selling?
crap. You want to
Is that
keep
all,
70
stranger?
handgun bullets, as I said
Thank
before. That is the cap.
Is that all?
Since we're selling the
Is that
shotgun,
all?
we don't
Is
want
that
to
all?
keep the shotgun shells
Is
at
that
all.
Is that all? Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Thank you. Is that all? Is that all?
I'm going to be selling all my
Is
eggs.
that all, stranger? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
Alright.
What are you buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
But yeah, that is 1-1. Thanks for watching this far, guys, and hope to see you in the next one.